Bethlehem Mayor meets Pope and appeals for hope and solidarity. Bethlehem's mayor greets Pope Leo XIV after the general audience on Wednesday, and appeals for support to stop the war and preserve the Christian presence in the Holy Land. Bethlehem's recently appointed mayor, Mar Nicola Kanawati, met Pope Leo XIV on Wednesday morning after the general audience, carrying with him the concerns of his people and a plea for peace and hope in the Holy Land. Actually, the first letter that I wrote when I became the mayor of Bethlehem was a letter to the Pope, because we believe that from here we can do many things and we can support our people, he said. And the most important thing is to give them hope. The mayor explained that immigration continues to drain Bethlehem and other Palestinian cities, draining the Holy Land of its Christian presence. People have been leaving Bethlehem, leaving Palestine because of what's happening and what's going on, he said, noting that settlements surrounding Bethlehem now rival the city's own population and put much pressure on resources. Meeting with the Pope. Mayor Kanawati, who was appointed in May, said Pope Leo XIV responded to his request for a personal meeting. I had a good time explaining to the Pope how important it is to intervene in what's happening in Palestine, in Gaza, in Bethlehem, and to preserve the living stones of the Holy Land, because the Holy Land without the living stones is just a mere museum, he said. And describing his meeting with the Holy Father, he added, always, before I talk about Bethlehem, I always pray. And that was my first sentence to the Pope, to intervene so we can stop this war, stop what's happening to our people in Gaza. And I think this is the top priority that we actually talked about, and he agreed. Bethlehem and Christians under pressure. The mayor painted a stark picture of life in Bethlehem today. Bethlehem used to be 37 square kilometers. Now, after the annexation and the settlements and the separation wall that separated Bethlehem from its sister in its heart, Jerusalem, for the first time in history, means that we're dealing with a lot of problems as Bethlehemites, he explained. Again, he highlighted his concern for the declining numbers of Palestinian Christians in the Palestinian territories. The Palestinian Christians are now only 168,000 in the Holy Land, while there are over 4 million Palestinian Christians all over the world. That by itself shows how much pressure there is on the Christians, he noted. Kanawati, himself a Christian, explained that by law, the mayor of Bethlehem must be Christian, a provision upheld by Palestinian leaders because they want to preserve the Christian community, the oldest Christian community in the world that lives in Bethlehem, in the Holy Land, in Palestine.